It was a cold winter's morning in The Hague, Netherlands, and the International Criminal Court was buzzing with activity. This was no ordinary trial. The courtroom, usually reserved for crimes against humanity and war crimes, had a new, unexpected case on its docket. The people versus the four hackers of Santa Claus's North Pole network. The charges were serious: hacking, identity theft, conspiracy, and most alarmingly, endangering Christmas itself. Or, as they call it, endangering a holiday. In an unprecedented move, Santa Claus had pressed charges after NORAD noticed that his system had been hacked, accusing four individuals of infiltrating his highly secure, top-secret Christmas operations network, CON, which he used to manage toy production, gift delivery, and the all-important naughty and nice list. The suspects were captured in September 2021 after the CIA tracked them down to arrest them. They were all captured in France and held at the Fresnes prison before being extradited to the Netherlands. Ever since this extradition, the suspects have been held at the prison Scheveningen near the International Criminal Court. They were seated in the docket, facing a global panel of judges. They were Maximilian or Max Bain, the ringleader, a disgraced cybersecurity expert with a history of controversial hacktivism. Eva Reyes, a brilliant software engineer with a passion for chaos and deep-seated resentment towards holiday traditions. Kai Takahashi, a former aide of NORAD who had worked at the North Pole as a systems administrator but was mysteriously fired years ago in 2018 under suspicious circumstances. Last but not least, Felicity Green, known as Flick Green, a social media IT who had worked for Google, but resigned in 2020 following complaints of misuse of technology. The courtroom was tense. Outside, a massive crowd had gathered to see what the media was calling the trial of the century, a case that could set new precedents for cybercrime on a global stage. Inside, the four suspects looked anything but remorseful, exchanging nervous glances but maintaining their composure. Prosecutor Sarah Stein stepped forward. She was a no-nonsense professional who had prepared tirelessly from this strange case. "Your Honors," she began, addressing the judges, "we are here today to prosecute four individuals who, with malicious intent, hacked into Santa Claus's Christmas operations network. Their actions disrupted the delicate balance of the holiday season, causing widespread panic, a collapse of the naughty and nice list system, and in some cases, the wrong gifts being delivered to children. Most disturbingly, they caused a delay in the delivery of gifts to several nations, an act that, quite frankly, endangered global holiday cheer." The defense attorney for the suspects, Claude Grainer, a sharp, experienced lawyer known for defending the indefensible, stood up and smirked. "Your Honors," he began, with a dramatic pause, "this case is nothing but a misunderstanding. My clients may have accessed certain festive systems, but they had no intention of harming Santa Claus. Their actions were, at worst, a light-hearted prank, a harmless bit of fun in the spirit of the season." The judges, three esteemed figures from the different continents, exchanged glances. They had never heard such a case before, and the stakes were higher than ever. It was a trial that could not only affect the holiday traditions, but could also affect future digital security. The prosecution presented their evidence: a detailed log of unauthorized access to the North Pole network, which the hackers had infiltrated using sophisticated malware. They had tampered with Santa's databases, causing the naughty and nice list to be scrambled beyond recognition. A series of intercepted communications between the hackers in which they joked about causing delays in toy deliveries, claiming to have replaced all gifts for children in Denmark with reindeer plush toys, for instance. A video recording of a Zoom meeting between Santa Claus and his team of elves. The footage just after the attack showed Santa looking distraught, asking how many children would wake up without presents on Christmas morning due to the hackers' actions. This Zoom meeting is believed to have been recorded from Santa's sleigh on his phone. Your Honors, Prosecutor Stein continued, the hackers didn't just steal information, they sabotaged something sacred to billions of people worldwide. Christmas, the one holiday that unites the planet, was at risk because of their greed for recognition and power. Claude Granger, the defense attorney, stood up once more, looking as though he was about to turn the tide of the trial in his favor. Your Honors, I urge you to look at this case with perspective. Yes, my clients may have had access to Santa's systems. Yes, they may have caused a minor disruption, but we are talking about Santa Claus. The world's expectations of a jolly man who delivers presents every year are unrealistic. My clients did not permanently harm him. He turned toward the suspects who sat confidently in the dock and said, Maximilian Bain, a former cybersecurity expert, was trying to test the resilience of Santa's network to cyber attacks. Ava Reyes, a software engineer, was simply exploring new technologies and wanted to see if she could improve Santa's systems. Kai Takashi, well, he was just seeking closure from his time while working at NORAD. And Felicity Green, she's just a prankster. Her online antics are well known for making people laugh. None of them intended to endanger Christmas. The trial took an unexpected turn when Santa Claus himself was called to testify. The jolly old man, wearing his trademark red suit and fluffy white beard, took the stand. And for the first time in history, the court saw a side of Santa no one had ever witnessed before, deeply troubled, serious, and visibly upset. Your Honor, Santa began, his voice unexpectedly somber. I've been delivering gifts to children all around the world for centuries. The system we use at the North Pole is far from perfect, but it has worked until the other year in 2021. This attack hurt the children. It hurt the magic. And magic is something we cannot afford to lose. His words hit the courtroom like a tidal wave for the first time. The suspect seemed uneasy. After days of deliberation, the judges finally returned with a verdict. The courtroom was packed, the world watching as the judges addressed the four suspects: Maximilian Bain, Ava Reyes, Kai Takahashi, and Felicity Green. Said Chief Judge Claude Dupont, your actions, while perhaps intended as a prank or a test of the system, have caused damage that goes beyond a simple joke. You jeopardize the holiday spirit for billions of people. You have shown a blatant disregard for not only the privacy of others, but also the well-being of children around the world. For these reasons, you are found guilty of cybercrime, harassment, and endangering the Christmas tradition or holiday tradition. However, the judges also recognize that none of the defendants had any prior criminal history, and they acknowledged that the true danger had been averted before it became a global catastrophe. With all charges combined together, each defendant was sentenced to 42 years in prison, with the possibility of parole after serving 20. They had already served 3 years while awaiting trial in custody. Judge DuPont concluded, "Let this be a lesson to all. Christmas is sacred, and the magic it brings should never be toyed with." Max Bain is now being held at a Democratic Republic of Congo prison known as the Makala Central Prison. Ava Reyes at the HM Prison Hewell in the UK. Kai Takahashi at the Isle of Wight HMP in Newport, England. And Felicity Green at the Havana's Haren Prison in Belgium. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, as well hit the bell icon so you never miss another video. Merry Christmas and have a good rest of your day.